many things that I love about downtown Decatur is how vibrant it is at all hours of the day. You'll see people out walking, bicycling, sitting around just enjoying the sunshine and seeing their friends, talking to each other. Just always a lot going on. We talk a lot about the importance of locally owned businesses and how that really has transformed our small city, but we couldn't have done what we've done without good downtown property owners. And Louis Pichulik is just a shining star of a property owner who really gets the vision of our community and really has put his money where that vision is and transforms our buildings into what you see in downtown Decatur today. So the Iberian Pig, which is also on Sycamore Street, is one of the first projects that Louis undertook here in downtown Decatur. And when we uncovered that building, we found the original hand-painted sign for the Smith Shoe Company. And it was a part of history that we wanted to keep. And you know, most property owners probably would have said, nope, got to paint over it, got to put the name of the business. Raging Burrito is another one of his buildings, also located along Sycamore Street. You'll see how uncovering it, there was a beautiful brick building underneath. It's a fun building because they also have a great patio on the back with a mural on the back of another building that Louis owns. And he really transformed what was a very unattractive service entrance into a great use of the rear space. Square Foot is one of my favorite stories. This was, I honestly think, was one of the ugliest buildings in downtown Decatur. The whole front of the building had been covered over with brick. It was turned into a medical clinic, so it didn't even look like an original retail store. But when Louis got involved and we began to peel off that front, we found the original openings for the storefront windows, the original awning that he kept. Cakes and Ale right next door is another great story of taking an older building that had been covered over and uncovering what was an amazing building. You wonder why in the world people would have covered it up to begin with. They found the original roof, they found the original storefront.
Louis is really more like a business partner than just a landlord. He's a great guy. He's very concerned with the buildings that he owns and how they impact the square and the people who live in the community. So he was really amazing to work with, very patient. He wanted us to get it right and just was willing to help us in whatever way he could on this project.
So here we are on Ponce de Leon Avenue, and this is another corridor in downtown Decatur that has really changed because of Louis's investment. One of the first buildings that he did here on Ponce was what has now become the award-winning 246 restaurant. It really was two different buildings that he combined and totally transformed the outside of that building. It's one of the finest restaurants in downtown Decatur. He also bought the building that we're standing at, which is the Watkins building.
Louis has been wonderful to work with. We've been here for 5 years and he's always been there for us, even at crazy times of day when we've needed to call him. Our business has been successful because of where we are located here in downtown Decatur. And we're very fortunate to have found this space right after it opened. Louis had a gallery in here before us that was very successful for 25 years, so we were fortunate to be able to jump into the space.
Louis has not only done this in our city, but he's made these types of investments in Avondale Estates, in Chamblee, in many of the historic neighborhoods in the city of Atlanta. So, on behalf of all of the citizens of the city of Decatur, I want to say congratulations, Louis, on winning the Georgia Cities Foundation 2015 Renaissance Award. It is well deserved, and we are so proud to have you as part of our community.